Hey guys, I actually filmed this tutorial, the tutorial for this hairdo like hours ago, earlier in the day, and totally forgot to film an intro, so I was going to post it and edit the video, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't do an intro. Macy and I are doing my intro. I had a hairdo just like this posted on my Instagram probably a month ago, and I got a lot of requests to do a tutorial. So this is that tutorial, and it looked better earlier in the day, but I totally didn't do an intro. So, and this is Brantley. He's our boy. Say hi, Brantley. Say hi. Say hi. Look, what's over there? Good boy. These are our babies. Anyways, totally irrelevant, but I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you learned something. And feel free to leave any requests below, and I'll see you next time. So this is probably what takes the longest, the whole front of this hairdo. My hair, I didn't wash it today yet, so it has hairspray from yesterday, and it has a bit of a tease as well. So it has a little bit of height. I just did a part, but I'm going to make it a little bit cleaner. You want it to be a pretty deep side part for this, because we're going to do that retro kind of front over here on this side. My voice is horribly scratchy. I'm trying to not be sick, but I'm just not used to the cold. I relocated this year to a completely different climate, and I'm still adjusting. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put this in a low side ponytail, but not too far on the side. I kind of want it towards the back, but still on the side. So we have our ponytail now. It should look something like that. And now we're just going to go through and loosen up the hair that's in the ponytail. So loosen up the hair all around your crown. The crown of your neck, I mean, your crown. Just loosen it up. You can use your chopstick if that's what you used for the part, and just kind of pull at the hair from the root to give it a little bit of volume, to make it a little loose. And then especially here in the front, we want it to be particularly loose because we're going for like a retro vibe. So you want to grab it from the root and just loosen it from the ponytail a bit. So you're just going to have to eyeball it and see where you want to loosen it more or less. I'm going to pin it down here. I'm going to try and stick the bobby pin under other hair so it's not visible. Just like that. And then I still like the front to have some volume, some height right there. So I'm actually going to spray a little bit of hairspray onto my teaser brush, and I'm going to use that. Sorry, my hairspray was far away. I'm going to spray a little bit and then just smooth that hair up a bit so it's not super messy. And then I'm just smoothing this part down. So you're going to have something like that, and we're going to go ahead and spray it quickly all over, especially down here. Sorry, it's my husband. We're just going to spread it so that there's no flyaways here in this little area. I like it to hang down here, so it kind of covers the ear area and all that. Honey, coming. So then with the ponytail, what you're going to do, and this is the only part that's really tricky about this. I could see people not getting it or having to watch it several times because I probably would have to. It's kind of different if you're not used to it. So with one hand, go ahead and grab a hold a couple inches down into your ponytail and pull it upwards. And then with your other hand, you are going to, let's switch hands, and then you're going to wrap the rest of your hair around that hair that you grabbed earlier. So just get a really good grip on that and don't let go. And the rest of the hair we're just going to wrap around several times until you have just your tips left out, the tips of your hair. So just several times. Make sure it's smooth. You don't want it to be messy. this hair that you're wrapping around because it's going to be visible. So I just have the tips left now, and what I'm going to do is kind of position it how I want it. So this is actually that roll that you see. So I'm going to position it where I want it, which is about right there. I like it to be sideways. And then this hair that I was actually holding on to originally, that's what you're going to pin flat to your head. So just use bobby pins. You probably want to use big ones if you have a lot of hair like I do. And just pin it so that it's very secure. Probably want to use several bobby pins to do this because it's kind of defying gravity over there, so it's going to need some serious bobby pin power. Okay, and then just pin the other side of that little shell bun thing as well so it stays in place. It should look something like that. Now, sometimes it's prettier than other times, so I'm just going to mess with it because I don't really like this to show so much. So I'm going to get some of this hair and just manipulate it to cover this over here. Okay, so now you should have something that looks a little like this. I did hairspray the bun part, and I kind of touched this up a little bit to make it a little smooth. And so that's what it should look like. This is the bun. It's going to be just like it's kind of like a shell, it looks like, and you're just going to have your tips out still. So for the final step, we're just going to curl those. So your tips. Just going to spray that here a bit. So you're going to have your curl like this. Let's just separate it into maybe 3 or 4 little curls. We just want them to stay pretty flat and smooth. So I'm going to put just 1 pin per curl to kind of hold it in place. And I'm trying to put the pins in, when I put the bobby pins in, I'm putting them so that they're not, super visible. I'm trying to kind of hide them. I don't want it to look like they're too perfect, but I don't want them to be messy either. This is more of a polished hairdo. So I'm just placing them where I think they'll look nice. Feeling around back there, okay. I would be using my mirror ordinarily to see the back of my head to make sure it looks good, but for the sake of making this video short and sweet, I am just going to feel around and pin. So then I'm going to spray it real quick. Also, I don't think my little poof is as good as it usually is, but this is what you should have, something that looks like this. It's the lower you do your ponytail, the lower your bun is going to be. So I think in the picture I put on Instagram that people commented on and asked for a tutorial for, I believe my ponytail was a bit higher. So the bun was higher up. It wasn't this low on my neck, I don't believe. But I think when it's low, it just looks really classic and really classy. And so I really like a low little shell like this. So you make sure you spray it, because if the bottom of the bun rubs on your shirt or whatever you're wearing, it'll get really messy. So, but this is it. This is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. It's pretty simple and quick, as you saw. So if you like this hairstyle and you want to see more tutorials from me, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my new channel, and also find me on Instagram. I'm Skirted Fancy on Instagram as well. So please do that. And if I get good feedback this week from the multiple videos that I'll be posting, I will try to keep it up and keep posting in the future and take requests, etc. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.